Are you ready to nerd in? I can't hear you. Are you ready to nerd in? Because if you're ready, I'm ready. The McAllen Regional Nerd-In. The Nerd-In is back, my friends. It is back and better than ever. I'm going to go over McAllen Regional Nerd-In for the Bands of America Regional Championship going on this Saturday, this upcoming Saturday. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to finally announce how the TexasBands.com live blog is involved in the entire marching season. Get ready, because it's going to be a lot of work for us, and we're up to the challenge. With that being said, good morning again, Daniel Valdez again. It is a pleasure and an honor to talk to you. Thank you so much for joining me. If you are new to this, my name is Daniel Valdez. I am one of the admins, I am one of the moderators, and I am one of the live bloggers for TexasBands.com. And it is a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you for joining me. For those of you who have been listening with steadfast patience and wonderful support, thank you so very much for joining me. I super appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's get after it. South Texas Regional Championship. It's in McAllen. Let's do the. I'm trying to get all my thoughts together. Let's do the nerd in first. Okay, here's the game plan. Ready? Let's all huddle. Everyone cuddle around. Wear your mask. Let's do the nerd in first. Let's go over the contest. Let's do the preview of the contest. And then after that, I'm going to tell you how TexasBands.com is going to pair up with Box 5 TV and Marching Arts Education and Marching Arts Now. And we're going to get all this. I'm going to show you how we're involved in the entire season. Cool? Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the McAllen Nerd-In. We are at the Bands of America South Texas Regional Championships presented by Yamaha, Veterans Memorial Stadium in McAllen, Texas. As of whenever I record this, 21 bands are scheduled. One of them's walking out. The South Texas Regional Championship for Bands of America. The schedule is subject to change because we're still doing pandemic stuff. Hopefully all the programs listed here with the list that I have, hopefully they are able to attend and be safe and able to travel home safely as well. So let's get after it. Let's go over the schedule. We're starting at 9:45 with Gladys Porter, Early College. Then we're going to 10 a.m. with Harlingen. 10:15 is Rio Grande City. 10:30 is Robert Vela. And then 10:45 is Pioneer. Then we take a little break. Make sure to go to the concession stands and support these great programs. Then we come back at 11:45 with Nikki Rowe. Georgetown at 12, Weiss at 12:15, Grapevine 12:30, Santa Rosa 12:45, Valley View 1 p.m., United at 1:15, and Harlingen South at 1:30. Then we take another break, we catch our breath, we put on some extra sunscreen because apparently it's, who knows, it'll probably be super hot this weekend, I'm sure, because Texas. Then we're back at 2:15 with McAllen Memorial, Del Rio at 2:30, Brandeis at 2:45, Roma at 3 o'clock, Hidalgo at 3:15, McAllen at 3:30, Economides at 3:45, and then at 4 p.m. The reigning, the defending McAllen Regional Champions, John B. Alexander out of Laredo. They're gone at 4 p.m. That's your schedule. Let's take a little bit of a closer look. As I'm looking at the schedule, I see 3 state marching band contest participants from 2020. Harlingen South, and Del Rio. Del Rio made the state marching contest for the very first time last year. So congratulations to them. Everybody else basically shut down competitive marching band for all of 2020, especially in the Rio Grande Valley. The pandemic hit the Rio Grande Valley so hard. It was almost devastating. So a lot of these programs are just, they're itching, they're aching to get back onto the field and perform for all the parents and all the fans and all of the administrators and everybody who's willing to give them any sort of attention. And they're worthy of your attention. They are. Everybody else didn't have a competitive marching season. So I know they're hungry. I know they're ready to go. For programs that did have a competitive marching season like Harlingen and Harlingen South and Del Rio, this is their opportunity to build on their success. See, when you achieve success, when you achieve something that you become the first in your program to get to state marching contest, let's say, it's very easy to think that the job's done there. You just dust your hands off. Like, well, I got my state marching contest participant patch, so I guess I'm done here. The job's not done. The job's never done, really. because I hate to say that, it sounds menacing, but it's true. You always, as an artist and as a representative of your school band, you must always continue to strive and get better and better and better. Or do you fall off? Do you dust your hands and say, well, I've got everything done, and then all of a sudden you stop working, and then other programs pass you? And then all of a sudden, the time you spend on the field is not as rewarding as you thought it was going to be. But you always have to push faster and harder and better and do all that fun stuff. So we got two challenges here. We have two types of programs that are going to be here. You have the programs that didn't have any sort of competitive marching band last year, that didn't go to away games, that barely were able to go to football games, that had very limited rehearsals, that had pretty much everybody do virtual learning all of last year. So now they're trying to rework themselves, and they're trying to figure out how to work as a cohesive unit on a consistent basis. Not just at contests, and not just at football games, but like day-to-day rehearsals. Then you have your programs like Del Rio, Harlingen South, that did have a competitive season last year. Now, granted, there were probably, well, I know for a fact, there were limited rehearsals because of scheduling and whatever mandates your local government had. But still, they pushed forward, and they were able to try to get a competitive marching season off the ground, and they did a fantastic job of it. So congratulations to those three programs. So you have two programs. You have two types of programs that are coming from very different experiences from last year, and now they're all coming together. And now we're going to see how things have. This is going to be a very interesting contest. The programs in the Rio Grande Valley love competing against each other. They love competing against each other. If two marching bands in the Rio Grande Valley were passing each other in the street, they would probably bust out their horns and do they would do a contest in the middle of the street if they could. They love playing their instruments. They love performing for their fans. So congratulations to everybody that's going to even show up to this contest, because last year this was not a thing. It was absolutely not a thing. And I can't wait to see y'all's performances. This is gonna be excellent stuff. So, always highly competitive down at McAllen. Let's talk about the live blog. How are we involved this year? TexasBands.com live blog. And if you don't know too much about it or anything, let me quickly explain it. My friends and I at TexasBands.com have done something every year for many, many, many years. And it's called the TexasBands Live Blog. What we've been doing over the past several years is going to marching contests, usually Bands of America contests, and state marching, UIL state marching contests as well. And we basically review every band. It is 1000% positive commentary. Anything funny that happens in the stands, any sort of awesome soloists, cool moments, interesting things that happen, we comment on all of it. It's pretty popular. It's popular amongst students. It's popular amongst parents. Trust me, it's popular amongst parents. Trust me on this. And we've been doing that for a very, very long time. And we've worked with Music for All in the past to get access to the events, and they've been great for us. Now we're going to up the game a little bit. I'm proud to announce that in partnership with Box 5 TV and in partnership with Marching Arts Education and the Marching Arts Now people, TexasBands.com live blog, whether it's going to be in person or virtually, because some of this stuff we're going to have to do virtually, because it's not just a couple of the dudes and myself from Texas that are going to do it. We have plenty of friends out in the Midwest, in the East Coast, that are going to help us out. They're going to help cover some of the Bands of America events. We're going to attempt to do a live blog for every single Bands of America regional championship, super regional championship, grand national championships, as well as the UIL state marching contests. All 6 conferences of the UIL state marching contests. We're going to need coffee. We're going to need some sausage and egg tacos, preferably from Bill Miller's. And we're going to need your support, because this is a very, very big, this is the biggest project we've ever had to be involved with. We're so proud and we're so honored that Box 5 TV and Marching Arts Education have reached out to us and said, "Hey, we want to show people how nerdy you are." That's not an insult. It's such a great thing. We're super excited. We're so excited. We've been working on this for months already, talking back and forth, trying to make sure like what kinds of ideas are we going to do out there, not just with the live blog, but how we're going to be involved in the marching season with Box 5 TV and whatnot. Now remember, if you don't know who Box 5 TV is, well, you kind of already do, because if you watched any second of the UIL State Marching Championships for the past several years, Box 5 TV those have been the guys, those have been the people that have put on that product, that great product, that outstanding product, that quality product year after year after year with the UIL State Marching Championships. A great product that the UIL State Marching Championships deserves. They've been behind that. They've been doing the broadcasts for several years. We've actually worked with them in the past. If you noticed last year, whenever a program was about to go on, they'd show the banner, whichever high school was on, they'd show where they're from, and there would be these little facts, these little tidbits. And our logo was on the broadcast, TexasBands.com fact. And then it was like some crazy fact, like this program has made the state marching contest 26 times or whatever. Our team put that together. We put together a giant spreadsheet of facts for every single program that competed in the UIL State Marching Championships last year, and we sent it off to our folks at Box 5 TV and Marching Arts Education, and guess what? They put it up on the broadcast. It was such a great honor, and it was such an accomplishment to just see our logo on the broadcast and see it in the Alamo Dome, and the dream come true. Well, there's more dreams to come true, and fortunately, we've got people like Box 5 TV, and we've got people like Marching Arts Education in our corner. So remember, every single second of the Bands of America Regional Championships is going to be shown on Box 5 TV. So I need you to go to boalive.tv. That's going to take you to the Box 5 TV website, and then you can purchase your events there. You can do a la carte. I'm only going to be able to watch prelims today, so I'm going to buy that. Or I'm just going to watch finals, or I'm just going to watch one event entirely. You can also buy the season pass. Season pass is $149. You get every single performance, not just from Texas, but every single regional, every single super regional, every single second of Grand National Championships is going to be on Box 5 TV. You need to go there, because guess what? Not only are they showing every single second with this great product that they put on year after year after year, Box 5 TV is actually going to have extra little nerd things in there as the season goes on. And yes, your friends at TexasBands.com, including myself, are going to be a part of it. Can't tell you what we're going to show you just yet, but it's going to be very interesting, because you're going to be on there and you're going to see all sorts of nerd stuff on there. It may be a really cool story from a band that's competing in the next week. You might even see my podcast on there. Oh my gosh, right? Who knows? There could be just editorials, and I could show up on the broadcast. We could be on the broadcast. I could be eating kettle corn on the freaking Box 5 TV broadcast. That's all I've ever wanted to do. My lifelong dream is to eat popcorn on camera. And these guys are going to make it happen. We're going to do all sorts of nerd stuff. We're going to cover the world with our nerdiness this year. I promise you that. There's a lot of great content that's going to come out this season. But the very first thing you need to do is go to boalive.tv, because that is the home, that is the Scholastic Marching Band home now. Every single second of Bands of America contests, every single second of the UIL State Championships is going to be on Box 5 TV. Get over there now. If you can't make these things in person, and trust me, with the pandemic stuff, I can totally understand if you don't want to be in a packed stadium. I get it. I absolutely get it. This is a fantastic, in fact, it is the perfect alternative to going to the stadium and being around a crowd. I totally get it. For those who want to come to the stadium, by all means, come by and buy the merchandise and buy the concessions and enjoy and have a great time. And try to do it as responsibly as you can. If you can't make it to the events in person, or you still feel a little iffy about going to a giant crowd in a stadium, the perfect alternative is Box 5 TV. So get out there, check out the prices. It's very reasonable. For the quality of product, trust me, it's absolutely worth it. I think I'm done here. McAllen Nerd-In is done. Thank you so much to Box 5 TV and Marching Arts Education. I can't wait to work with you all this season. We can't wait to show everybody the TexasBands.com live blog. Mr. Daniel Sanchez is going to be at the McAllen Regional. He is our resident. He's our senior SpaceX and Tesla correspondent. And he will be at the McAllen Regional. So if you see him there, you see that TexasBands.com shirt, make sure he is hydrated, make sure he's fed, make sure he's well taken care of. Because he's going to need it. He's going to be a very busy man reviewing all these great programs at the McAllen Regional. We will see you at the Bands of America McAllen Regional. And I can't wait to see all these wonderful performances. Everything's back. We're back. Let's do this all together. Let's have a great time together this season. The 2021 competitive marching band is going on now. We'll see you at McAllen. Thank you so much for listening. Take care. Adios. Bye-bye.